So we always want to start with a peak state. And today I will tell you how you can change your state by shifting your focus. So the topic is focus. So yesterday your task was to find out on an average day what is your dominant state. Like what's the emotion that you experience the most? Because if we change this into something more empowering, more positive, you will feel better and you will take better decisions. So let's say your most dominant emotion is stress. Like that's the reality for a lot of people. So first is realizing that any emotion is a result out of a thought. So what is actually stressing you? Like what's the thought behind? And once we have this thought, we can change our focus. We can shift the focus so we create a different state, a different emotion. So when we think about focus, there is many things that we can change. One is the time frame. So are you focusing on the past, the present, or the future? Very different experience, very different emotions. So let's say the past is usually related to anger and regret. The present is usually related to happiness. And the future is usually related to fear, stress, and anxiety. Because we are predicting something in the future that didn't happen yet. And that's why we get overwhelmed. That's why we get scared. That's why we get stressed. So think about when you're feeling stressed. Is this because you are thinking already in the future? And then shift the focus and guide you back into the present moment. What can you do right now? Like where can you change your focus in something that you can change in this moment so you don't feel stressed? Another one is, so are we focusing on what we have or what we don't have? Very different experience, very different emotion. Are we focusing on what worked or what didn't work? Again, very different experience. If I have 100 tasks and one task didn't work out and I focus on this one task, I obsess. Like I will feel very differently if instead I shift my focus and I think about the 99 things that worked out well. Very different experience. And I am in charge. I have the power to change my focus. So always shift your focus into something like a thought that is more empowering, more motivating to get you into peak state. And once you're in peak state, you will feel good and you will make much better decisions. Another example is when we really think about the beginning and the end. So think about a relationship. Like how do you feel and what is your willingness to work? How much effort do you put in a relationship if it's the beginning? And what's the situation when you think it's the end? Like, do you put more effort? Do you put more time? Do you put more love into it? Probably not. But the fact is, every single day, you can make the decision, is this the beginning or is this the end? Again, it's shifting the focus. And when you now work on one of your goals, like it's a really big goal, it's a dream of yours, and then you're hit with an obstacle. Big goals come with big obstacles. You now in this moment have the power to shift your focus, because if you're now with this obstacle and you think, oh my God, like I don't know what to do and I can't see any way out of it, you might quit because you think this is the end. But if again, you remind yourself in that moment that you can shift your focus and you can say, okay, maybe this is the beginning. Maybe this is just me getting warm. Maybe that's just an opportunity for me. So now, because you shifted your focus, you think very differently, you feel differently, and you're going to look for solutions. So for today, I want to challenge you to take your most dominant state, whatever it is that you found out of that exercise on taking an average day and checking what's the most dominant emotion that you feel, and see how you can change your focus so you change how you feel. And then see you tomorrow.